God, and deliver us, oh God. When we cried out to you, we just cried with a bitter cry, because we cried upon the one who made the heaven and the earth. He's the Alpha and the Omega. He's the past and the present. We call upon him this morning to deliver the nation of Grenada, Carrick, and Pitty-Matnick, and the rest of the region. We come to thee and we bow to you as servants of the Lord. So, Father, this morning, oh God, you taught us to say, whenever we pray, we must say, our Father, who art in heaven, hallowed be thy name. Thy kingdom come. That will be done on us as it is in heaven. Give us this day our daily bread, and forgive us our trespasses, as we forgive those who trespass against us. And lead us not into temptation, but deliver us from all evil. For thy is the kingdom, the power, and the glory forever and ever. And we say amen. Bless the name of the Lord. Bless the nation. In the name of Jesus, protect everyone. My Lord, my God, my King. Father, we pray for Mr. Carl Caton this morning. Always be with Andrew in the name of Jesus. Good morning to you, Kami. Good morning to you, Miss Jacob. In the name of Jesus. Hallelujah. Hallelujah. Amen. Good morning to you, Mr. Donald.
Good morning, and how are you?
I'm doing good. Your girl is doing good.
But you sung really well this morning.
Hey, hallelujah. In the name of Jesus. Praise God. What I used to do, the things I used to do, I don't do it anymore. So I'm getting much better. All this medication I used to take, I throw it away. I don't want it. So I'm feeling much better. They create more harm than good.
All right. I'm just saying, let me come up so that we could kill a goat.
Hey, we could do that, you know. because some of them hand is quicker than ours. So we could do that. Actually, my freezer empty. But, so if you come, we could do it.
All right, take care of yourself.
All right, then. You take care. God bless you. Have a wonderful weekend.
Okay, great.
Bye.
It's real. It's 91. Good morning, friends. Now, I promised a young lady yesterday I was going to do something for her. A young lady who is holidaying here from London. And I heard a dear little voice. What was it? I think it was on Tuesday I heard a voice, or Wednesday when she called. And she did ask me if I was going to play this. And I promised to play it, and I couldn't find it. And I found it this morning. Hi.
Yeah. What's going on? What's going on? What's going on? What's going on? Yeah. What's going on? What's going on? What's going on? What's going on? Everybody right now caught in the jostle, the space in the race, trying to keep up the pace, but the space ram cram. Everybody in a jam, we jamming for a better life, a better way of living. In the meantime, simple things we forgetting, like how to say good morning, morning, neighbor, morning, good morning, neighbor, morning, good morning, neighbor, morning, good morning, neighbor, morning, morning, neighbor, morning, good morning, neighbor, morning, good morning, neighbor, morning, good morning, neighbor, morning, morning, neighbor, morning, good morning, neighbor, morning, good morning,
Well, I do hope that you heard it.
True balance in humanity.
I hope that mommy tuned in this morning.
Love between you and me. Say morning to all my family. True balance in humanity.
And I hope you're doing that little dance, yeah?
Unity with
Well, you're a big girl now.
you and me. Good
Good morning, Grenada. Good morning, Caribbean. 14 minutes after the 7 o'clock of blistering on a Friday morning.
people with that smile. Good morning, neighbor. You're feeling fine. Hope
Joanne Francis, what's up, my girl? Everything going fine with you? And also Patsy Abraham, Mr. Watts. What's up, brother Errol Bonaparte? You doing good? Carol Belfon and Cynthia Bartholomew resting inside of the sister odds. Good morning to you people. Like this gotta be my Friday song, boy. This has given me a bit of energy. Jama. Morning, Jama. Yeah, that's John Ward, of course. There's so many things here that can be said. But you know your mom used to say, if you can't say something good about somebody, don't say nothing bad. But my mom said that to me, and my grandmother said that to me. One of my grandmothers, yeah? Yeah, if you can't say something good about somebody, don't say anything bad. So, just leave that right there. But I'd like to do so. Somebody pointed out to me that last night, 71 days. All right, yeah, 71 days. I got that, Mr. Peters. Now, last night was supposed to be the groovy semifinal in St. Andrew. And I didn't attend. Why? Well, it's a multiplicity of reasons, eh? But we'll come to that because that is something I want to discuss with folks. That is something I want to discuss. I want to do so and have my 2 bits on. Yeah. So when I have my 2 bits on with that particular one, you understand? We go reason and we go vibes together. I think we have drumsticks. Drums, good morning.
Hello, good morning.
How you doing, my dear?
Not so bad, no?
All right, talk to me.
Good morning to you. Good morning to the nation. I read it from the word of God. The Lord is my shepherd, I shall not want. He maketh me to lie down in green pastures. He leadeth me beside the still waters. He restoreth my soul. He leadeth me in the path of righteousness for his name's sake. Yea, though I walk through the valley of the shadow of death, I will fear no evil. For you are with me. Your rod and your staff, they comfort me. Thou preparest a table before me in the presence of my enemies. Thou anointest my head with oil, and my cup runneth over. Surely goodness and mercy shall follow me all the days of my life, and I will dwell in the house of the Lord forever. Amen.
Amen. What's up?
I'm there, I'm hanging on.
You sure?
Yep,
You hanging on like me?
yep.
All right.
Trying to hold that great string that you would not cut.
Well, you can't let it cut.
No, not at all.
You can't let it cut at all. If you let go, you're lost, you know.
Yes.
If you let go, you're lost, girl. You can't let her cut at all. You're mad. According to me, my grandmother, you're mad.
Yes. Today because it's sunny day today.
You think so?
Well, yes, I think I see outside so bright and nice this morning. So I'm thinking I see it already.
You see it already?
Mm-hmm.
Well, I ain't see it yet.
Well, today's Friday, today's weekend, so...
Well, you just going Granville on weekend, you know?
No, you know I'm not feeling well, so... I'm forcing to go anywhere and anything I have to get, I will try to get it. And somehow...
So you don't foresee, no?
Nah.
Okay.
Yep.
Well, I did.
So you have a nice day and another weekend.
You too.
Bye.
Oh, the girl. She feeling better?
Yeah, she had a little better.
She was talking to me about what I already in that house.
Alright.
Yeah. Well, look at that coming to the dog house. I thought I didn't the dog house forever. What? You really give me up, girl. We're not friends again.
You're always friends.
Oh. How you weren't feeling too well? Huh? Oh no, Brandon doesn't work with us anymore. Yeah, Brandon moved on.
Okay.
Yeah, so he's not with us anymore. But we always get good people, so you gonna hear good people. Like I gotta bring it down here. I feel up here, not down up. You don't want to. Well, yeah, just sorry, girl. Anyway, take care of yourself. Have a great weekend, alright? Alright, bye bye. It's real. It's the station I love to listen to. It's the station I love to be on. 24/7, 365, 48, 4. If you can see me now. Woo! Yeah, you want to see? Okay, let me show you how I look when I said that, right? Where is it? Okay, there it is. So what do I do? Okay, let's do this. No, I'll do this. No, we can do that way. Yeah. If you can see me now, yeah. Yeah, let me see if my producer gonna put up that shot. See if I put my hands again like this and see if he gonna put up that shot. Nah, he didn't like it. If he had liked it, then he put it up. But he didn't like it. So, nah, he can go put it up. Let's go here. No, we'll go here so. Right. Yeah! Woo! I got it. I think he gonna put it up now. Let me see. Nah, boy, he ain't putting it up now. That producer said that joker. Oh, if you can see me now. Woo! That Usain Bolt thingy. Yeah. That Usain Bolt. Yeah. Anyway, so all you good? Yeah, man. Today is gonna be a lovely day. My director need to send the you need to send the thing to the Z. Yeah, you need to deal with the Z. Yeah, man. Yeah. You got been going on there. Deal with the Z. Oh boy, let me go back to my little tune from my little English friend. Oh, here we go. Woo!
What's going on? What's going on? What's going on? What's going on? Yeah.
I'll try my best to ensure, my little friend, that you hear this as many times as possible until you leave, all right? Woo! Come on. Do the dance.
What's going on? What's going on?
If you can see me now.
Woo! What's going on? Yeah. What's going on? Please tell me what's going on.
Yeah, that's a big tune. Yeah, that's a big tune from my little friend there. Yeah, I hope you enjoyed. No. Weather? Yeah. Let me leave that plane a little bit and run for the weather.
Hustle, everybody right now caught in the jostle for space in the race, trying to keep up with the space, cram, everybody, yeah, jamming for a better way of living. In the meantime, simple things we forgetting, like how to say good morning, neighbor. you start your day. When you're heading on your way with full respect and order, just say to one another, morning neighbor, good morning, 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 morning neighbor, morning neighbor, good morning, morning neighbor, good morning, morning neighbor, good morning, morning neighbor, true balance in humanity, let's start right in the community with love between you and me, saying morning to all my family. True balance in humanity, let's start right in the community with love between you and me. Good morning to all my family, morning to all the ones I meet along the street. I just up to love and greeting my people with that smile. Good morning neighbor, you're feeling fine. Hope all is well today. Simple things we forget to say. Has the love truly gone away? No way today, not today. Morning neighbor, good morning, morning neighbor, good morning, morning neighbor, good morning, 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 good morning neighbor, good morning, morning neighbor, good morning, morning neighbor, good morning, morning neighbor.
It's real. It's 91.9, 91.5, www.drealfmgrenada.com. Well, my friends, this morning we're going to be dealing with Cecile Mitchell from the Morris Bishop International Airport Meteorological Office for the latest on the weather. Do stay with us. Good morning, Cecile.
Good morning, Andre, and good morning to all the listeners of Real FM. Firstly, let's find out what's happening in the tropics. There is currently one tropical wave in the eastern Atlantic, just about 1,200 nautical miles east of the island chain, and weather models suggest that the axis of this wave, based on its current forward speed, will traverse the island chain on Monday. Here's an update on the Saharan area. There has been an increase in the concentration of Saharan dust particles in the atmosphere. Hence, persons who are most sensitive to this should exercise all the necessary precaution. Dust models suggest that this plume will persist through the weekend. Now for the current conditions at the Morris Bishop International Airport. It is fair. The surface winds are northeasterly at 17 miles per hour. The barometric pressure reads 1013.8 millibars. That's above normal and rising. The current temperature is 27.5 degrees Celsius and the relative humidity stands at 80%. Yesterday's maximum temperature was 30.8 degrees Celsius and the minimum during the night was 26.8 degrees Celsius. During the past 24 hours, 0.7 of a millimeter of rainfall was measured here at the airport, and this brings the total for the month to 70.3 millimeters. Here now is the public forecast, and that's valid for today and tonight for the state of Grenada. Weather conditions are expected to be mostly fair, hazy, and windy, becoming partly cloudy at times with brief isolated morning and nighttime showers. Maximum temperature 31.0 degrees Celsius. Winds northeasterly to easterly at 15 to 25 miles per hour, gusting higher at times. Seas moderate to slightly rough, waves 5 to 7 feet in open waters. A small craft advisory remains in effect. Tides are currently rising. High would be at 11 a.m. and the next low at 5 p.m. Sunset 6:36 and sunrise 5:52. Just to recap the public forecast, that's valid for today and tonight for the state of Grenada. Weather conditions are expected to be mostly fair, hazy, and windy, becoming partly cloudy at times with brief isolated morning and nighttime showers. From the forecast desk here at the Morris Bishop International Airport, I am Cecile Mitchell. Have yourself a lovely Friday and a great weekend.
CECIL. Thank you very much.
You're welcome.
And there's all
An
that.
acute accent on the E.
So do you know that there's an acute accent on my E also?
No, I didn't know that.
Duh.
So I learned something
And
new
then
today.
my daughter has an acute accent on her. Her name is Dion J, but the J is spelled J-A. So if
Oh,
you pronounce it like that in English, then it's Ja.
right.
So
Right.
acute accent will change it to J. See?
Wow, I learned something new today.
Right.
Okay.
And I can tell you something new again that you don't know. You're working at the airport.
Yes, I know I'm working at the airport. Andre, don't try to trick me today.
You were thinking, well, what did he just say? That's what you thought. What did he just say? But I'm working at the airport, aren't I? That's what. Anyway, girlfriend, take care of yourself. Have a good one.
You as well.
Okay, bye-bye.
Okay, bye.
Right, good. Cecile Mitchell at the Morris Bishop International Airport. Good morning, Bird. Is it Bird or Bud? The second one? Or the first one? Okay, Bird. Bird. Yeah, Bird just stepped out. Do we have somebody line already? Good morning. Hello? All right. Thought we did. I wondering how come. Anyway, what is our time? 7:30, bang on. Carl, you there? Good morning to you, Mr. Caton. What's up?
I'm good.
Let me see. Let me see if I can fix my camera. My camera ain't looking proper, no? Hold on. Right. That might be a bit. Let me see. I have to come all the way here. Yeah, Carl, what's up, man?
I'm easy. I'm good like cook food.
While I'm easy, easy like Sunday morning. Woohoo!
Eh?
Yeah. Back in Motown, boy. You know what the Motown hits?
Yeah.
Oh, you do? What's your favorite
Yeah,
kind of
the
music?
comma. I know what the comma those the high tops all of them in Motown back in Motown.
Yeah, what? Was there ever a bald-headed singer in Motown?
Nah.
You
I don't
correct.
remember.
You are correct. You are correct. Do you know why?
Why?
Because when Motown was shelling, when Motown was wet, Afro was the in thing.
Yeah.
Yeah,
But
the
when you out of
Afro was.
Motown guy what here used to look greasy too?
Well, they used to slick it. If they didn't
Yeah.
do Afro, they slick it back. Woo! Somebody says, Mr. Dre, you're always a happy man. You're always a jolly person. I love that godly spirit. Godly spirit? They said God spirit called me God? Jesus Christ. Young lady, you don't know. Say
You
godly
are the
spirit.
spirit you are the spirit of glee.
Anyway, water-wise, that's next, right? You getting ready for that?
Yep.
Yeah,
Yeah, man.
we gotta go to the new office. You know, it's on Lucas Street, right?
Yes.
I didn't remember, so I went to the coroner the other day, Monday I think it was. And I'm like, wow, what am I doing on coroner? But anyway, I dealt with it how I had to deal with it. So water-wise, that's next, Carl. Good morning, Grenada. Good morning, Caribbean.
The Nawasa app brings the power of Nawasa's customer service experience to you. Instant, conversational, and smart. Easy access anywhere. Get bill balance, transaction history for up to 6 months, reporting faults, link to websites, view payment centers, contact information, push notifications, and multi-tenant accounts, all in a secure login platform. Like A self-service concierge app, mobile.nawasa.gd, gets you the support you need much faster. Available on both Android and iOS platforms. Mobile.nawasa.gd, your customer support companion. Nawasa, committed to meeting customers' needs.
Good morning, listeners, and welcome to another edition of WaterWise, a production of the National Water and Sewage Authority, NWASA. Thanks for joining us this morning. I am Jamila Lewis. Today, we resume our interview with NWASA's General Manager, Mr. Christopher Husbands, as he did with Michael Archibald on Business Forum on WPG10. Today, Mr. Husband continues to speak on project implementation in the pipeline.
You're adding storage or just improving the storage that is there?
Adding
Adding storage. Yeah.
Adding as in new storage reservoirs and a number of the plants. It's not going to do all yet, but we have certainly targeted some of the main ones and throughout the entire island, all parishes, so that, as I said, in the rainy season, you don't have the occurrences of interruptions that continue to happen now. And it's just because we just don't have enough treated water stored. So unless we can produce, throughout the day, there are going to be interruptions, because unless you have enough storage to carry you through a period of time that allows a natural process to take its course and get back to levels that you can treat, unfortunately, we do have to interrupt personal supply. So that's what we're working on.
So that one is the $100 million one?
That's the 125.
Yes.
That's the cruise. Yes. And the other one was 45 million. That was for the UK SIF, the Southern Grenada one, the Concord and the
Yes.
So that one, we're laying lines from St. George's all the way down to Point Celine. There are going to be interruptions. I'll start now, as I've been doing at every opportunity, and preparing the public and ask for patience and understanding and tolerance with the traffic, with the dust. But unfortunately, we have no choice but to relay lines. We have lines that have to be increased in size, and we have lines that have to be increased in structural capability to handle higher pressures, to get water further up hills where persons are increasingly developing and, of course, getting better views.
Are you in a position to indicate which areas will see most of the disturbance to these lines, which roads, etc.? Or you're not in a...
Of course, the Grand Anne's Road from St. George's Point Celine is one. We have lines to run from Canal Road in Grenville all the way up to Ahoma. So that whole section is going to experience some interruptions. We have lines from Mirabeau all the way down to the bridge, the plant. We have lines from Vendom all the way down to Mountgate to change. We have lines in Tufton Hall. We have lines in...
This is significant.
It is going to be significant. So, again, it's a step in the right direction, but it's not all we need to do, and we have to continue to try to get projects approved. We have projects that have been conceptualized. In some cases, we have projects that have been designed. But until you start putting pipe in the ground, I always tell the funding agency, it's encouraging, but really and truly, unless you have boots on the ground and pipes in the ground, you continue to have to ask the public's indulgence in understanding the inconvenience that they are suffering.
NWASA's General Manager, Mr. Christopher Husbands, and Michael Archibald of Business Forum, speaking there via WPG10. On another note, the authority advises consumers in Woodlands, Claxwood Bay, Frequency, the Limes, Grand Anne's Valley, Caliste, True Blue, and surrounding communities in the parish of St. George that there will be an interruption in the water supply this coming Sunday, July 24th, 2022, between the hours of 8 a.m. and 8 p.m. Consumers are therefore encouraged to collect and store water in clean covered containers prior to the interruption, and we always advise you to take into consideration the immediate needs of your family members and pets. Please be advised that although the network will be reopened at 8 p.m., consumers in elevated areas may receive a supply within 2 hours thereafter. As a result of this, motorists are advised that there will be occasional delays in traffic from the entrance of Claxwood Bay. The work will be undertaken in close proximity to Caribbean Welders Limited. NWASA apologizes for any inconveniences likely to be caused, and we thank our consumers for their patience as we will work towards the delivery of a safe, adequate, and reliable water supply. Well, that's all the time we have with you this morning. On behalf of the entire team at NWASA, I am Jamila Lewis. Wishing you a wonderful day and an enjoyable weekend.
The Nawasa app brings the power of Nawasa's customer service experience to you. Instant, conversational, and smart. Easy access anywhere. Get bill balance, transaction history for up to 6 months, report a fault, link to websites, view payment centers, contact information, push notifications, and multi-tenant accounts, all in a secure login platform. Like a self-service concierge app, mobile.nawasa.gd gets you the support you need much faster. Available on both Android and iOS platforms. Mobile.nawasa.gd, your customer support companion. Nawasa. Committed to
Do you
meeting
need
customers'
temporary electrical connections for Carnival? Grenelec is providing these guidelines for applying for temporary Carnival connections. Have a licensed electrician complete application for inspection for each connection and pay inspection fee at the Treasury. Submit application to Electrical Inspectorate at the Ministerial Complex. Then, apply to Grenelec for temporary connection. You will need a copy of the application for inspection that you submitted to the Electrical Inspectorate. A completed Grenelec Carnival application form available at any of our customer care centers. The Treasury inspection fee receipt and valid ID. Pay flat fee of $230 to Grenelec. Please remember, the application deadline for temporary Carnival electrical connection is Thursday, 4th August at 3:30 p.m. Have a licensed electrician complete the wiring prior to inspection. Visit www.grenelec.com for more information and requirements for connections.
Are you interested in getting an affordable entertainment package that would serve your every need? Do you own a Fire Stick, Smart TV, or Android box? If the answer is yes, we have news. We can offer you a package that would cost you less than $9 per month. Yes, that's just $200 for the entire year. You would get over 9,000 live TV channels, 31,000 movies, and 4,000 TV shows for your entertainment. These channels include shows, entertainment, sports, news, movies, comedy, and lots more, including international, Caribbean, and local channels. Watch on your smart TV, phones, tablets, PC, laptop, and Fire Stick. We can also supply you with an HD Android box that would convert your TV into a smart TV. Not convinced? Then test our service now for 36 hours free. For more information, call or WhatsApp DP Marketing at 473-457-3546.
Who wants to save 30%? Everybody! Now more than ever, Flow understands the need to make your dollar stretch. Our new bundles can help you save 30% off your current bill. Plus, get a free speed upgrade on your in-home internet. Simply add your mobile to your current home services account and save 30%. It's easy. Sign up now and save. All on the most reliable fixed and mobile network on island. Visit a Flow store or call us at 1-800-804-2994 for more information. Flow, it only gets better. Terms and conditions apply.
Ozone really gets it clean. Get with the Ozone family line of products. Ozone liquid laundry detergent. Perfect for your semi or fully automatic washing machines. Yet suitable for your hand wash. Soft on your hands. Ozone disinfectant cleaner. It's the most powerful disinfectant and cleaner with a long-lasting fresh scent. Tackles every job around the house or office. Ozone detergent powder and ultra soft fabric softener gets your clothes clean with a natural freshness. Keeps your colors bright. Choose from the wonderful scents: soft flower, ocean breeze, and the new aloe vera. Keep your kitchen sparkling clean with the Ozone dishwashing liquid, Ozone sponges, and cleaning cloth. Ozone toilet bowl cleaner removes lime scale and kills germs while giving your toilet a refreshing scent. Ozone really gets it clean. Marketed and distributed by Calico, Frequente St. George's, and are available at shops and supermarkets nationwide.
Hey, I know a store where you can get almost everything English. Things like quality cell phones with all accessories, various sizes of Bluetooth speakers for every occasion, clothing for men, women, and children of the highest quality, colognes watches, and custom jewelry at the best prices in the nation. You can also shop for the best in baby items like disposable diapers of different brands and sizes. We have computers, fridges, microwaves, cookers, and washing machines. Also in stock are blood pressure machines and batteries for watches and more. Every deal is a steal. Visit Little England right here in the Quasi in Sutez. Call us today at 458-4111. That's 458-4111.
Dub, 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 dub. What's going on? What's happening? What's popping? What's the new news? What's up with you? What's up with me? I'm good. See, there you go. See that? Yeah. No Carl looking at that and say, what this guy got there? Carl, let me show you. See? See that? Keaton, see that? Keaton, your device is muted. Unmute your device.
Oh, I mean, had some spinach this morning, you know.
Spinach reaches the pots. Woo-hoo-hoo. See that? See? That's called muscles. Do you understand?
How you call muscle?
Muscles.
I thought it was cashew.
Hey, Carl.
Hey.
So we don't have a very long extension today because we got cricket.
Nah, cricket.
At 9:30.
Yeah, but why the dynamics? I think because Hitmaya is not in this squad, but he's with the team. And based on information, the captain Puran say he has to do a fitness test. So that means should he pass the fitness test, would he be available, eligible to play for the team?
You asking me that question?
Well, I know he's a man that does be up to speed with best Mason and company and all that, so I don't know if that was discussed on them.
I will answer it like you. I am not the repository of knowledge as it relates to cricket. I am not the repository of knowledge as it relates to cricket, my brother.
Yeah, because I saw them they did in Trinidad. But you know, somebody made a observation as you relates to West Indies cricket, and that was something me and you touched on some time ago. Now, the last team was Sri Lanka, and now India. They are subcontinent players. They are accustomed to a particular type of wicket, slow and low wickets.
Can I pause you?
Yeah.
Betty and Duncan, good morning. Right, you're on pause. That's what Betty. I know we had a
low and slow wicket. But like you find every time these teams come to visit us, we either bring them in Guyana or Trinidad in conditions that they are accustomed to. We don't looking to get no advantage on condition.
Okay, I'll give you the reason. Want to know the reason for that? Do you want to know the reason for that?
Yes.
The subcontinent teams, as we call it, they are of what race?
East Indian.
Where are our biggest East Indian communities in the Caribbean?
Guyana and Trinidad.
Okay, I need not say any more, Carl. Do I?
Yeah, but if we're playing to win, you go want to play a team in a condition less comfortable for them?
The West Indies Cricket Board are still stuck in time. Do you understand, Carl? They're still... Carl, I met a gentleman yesterday. Very interesting gentleman. And he has experience with radio in London, one of the FM stations in London. When you listen to him speak, you know that hey, he's been there, been through mills, good personality. I'm at present looking to see if I can accommodate him, if himself and Real FM can come to an accommodation for a program. But you know one of the things, Carl, and this is not in a bad way. So if anybody hears and tell him it's not in a bad way, is that he's stuck in time kinda, Carl, because he still deals with vinyl. Do you understand that?
All right.
He still deals with records. So what we have to do here, in order to facilitate him, we have to install record players. And we will. Because it's going to be something new, it's going to be something different. And it's going to be something that folks would want to come in and see. Because there's some children right now called, they don't even know what a record player is.
Nah.
Right. So hence the reason why we're going to add him to the whole thing. Right? But he is stuck in time, kinda, Carl. Not in a bad way I'm speaking to him. But in a bad way, West Indies is stuck in time. The whole board, they're stuck in time because they still believe that they need to send subcontinent teams to where the bigger East Indian population reside. That is the problem.
And then the other thing about it, if you go into when you go to Australia, New Zealand, and even India and so on, they always bring the teams in condition less applicable to the two inside. But in the region here, like we are accommodating, we're giving them condition that they are accustomed to play against us, which they are better at in. So the result.
What's the name of the Bangladeshi captain? What's his name?
I think in the white ball was Mamadullah, and in the red ball was
I don't remember his name. In the ODIs, he expressed disappointment in the type of pitches that they had to play in Guyana. And he too expressed disappointment.
Yeah, because the kind of pitches there, they don't lend for exciting cricket. If you say you want the ODI, the white ball cricket to be exciting, just prepare belters, feather beds, let the bat dominate the ball right through. But you're preparing wickets that you know your player is going to struggle, and it is an advantage for the two inside. So I know West Indies has to look at that. And it also come back down again to my argument about pitches. If we don't prepare good pitches, good wickets, we wouldn't have good players. Because when we were at the top of the thing, one thing you could have expected, we had consistently good pitches. Where every person playing, the spinner comes into it after day 3 and 4. The fast bowler has it. If he bend it back and put enough, he'll get something. And because the bounce was shoe, once you're a batsman with any salt, you could play through the line, play at the top of the bounce, play on the rise, through the ball. And it lent for good cricket, but now, nah. You looked at the World Championship last night?
No.
But you had 2 serious 200 meters last night. The young lady from Jamaica won the 200, Sherika Jackson. And by the looks of things, I think this girl will break the 200-meter record this season on form. Because she managed to put together the second fastest time in history last night.
That's Sherika Jackson, yeah?
Yeah. Elaine Thompson looked badly out of form. But I don't know, it's something I'm looking at in every world championship year. She seems to be out of form, and in the Olympic year, it's a different healing. So I'm looking forward to what's going on. And in the men's 200, Noah Lyles run the third fastest time ever in the event. And well,
I think
America sweep it one.
It was
America
19 something, wasn't it? 1931 or something like that?
Yeah, 1931. And they sweep the 200 as they did in the 100. Gold, silver, and bronze. But
what does that say for American sprinting right now? What does that say for the male sprinters in the United States right now? What's going on?
Yeah, the top of the heap right now, and what is interesting for them, you have persons who don't make the team and who out of form, because Christian Coleman is a guy who could win it on any day and he out of form. So you add him to the mix with Corley and others.
What's going to happen in the what do you think is going to happen in the relays, the 4x1? We're looking at the new world championship record based on what is happening there in the 100 and in the 200.
If the Americans get itself the team together, but you have a problem already for the 4x1 because the guy who won the 100, Corley, injured. So most likely he would not be part of the team, and generally I think he was part of the team who was practicing for the 4x1.
Yeah,
and their problem doesn't be talent, their problem doesn't be passing the stick around. Once they pass the stick around in this championship, they're gonna win.
Let me tell you something. And Carl, know this, learn this, and believe this. You've been to intercall meets, right?
Yeah.
When it came to passing the baton, who starred in that in intercall meets?
Sir?
Who is the young man's coach?
Pesh.
So you understand where I'm going with this, Carl? If he has anything to do with it, and I mean with the entire team, we could see a turnaround in the batter passing as it relates to the United States. Because he has come from a background where he knows that. What happened to Cleveroy? Cleveroy ball GBS. Cleveroy eating dust. What is his story? Cleveroy, Depo, so what happened to you? Depo, what? Yeah, Carl. So expect there's a possibility that they may still be able to do so and have the batter passing because Arlene might have had something to do with it.
But no, Elias have a different view on it.
What is it?
No, the guy who won the 200, he say anytime they don't pick him, Noah Lyles in the 4x1, they won't win. But anytime Noah Lyles is part of the team, which he is now, so he predicting the thing already. He's a confident guy.
Well, the Americans are always confident. Some persons say they speak things into existence, especially in sports.
No,
they
but
speak it into existence.
Track and field need characters like Noah Lyles, Sherika Jackson, the Pocket Rocket, people like that.
The other American young lady, she's not in the world champs. What's her name?
Sherika.
Yeah, Jackson. Shakira Jackson. Yeah, they need
athletics need those characters.
Most definitely.
Even in the field events, in the high jump, Bashim, and you have a young fella from Korea what come on the scene now. Athletics need those characters to draw the crowd, to draw people to it. Because you realize, listen, America have been dominating track and field for a very, very long time. But you realize it's the first time the World Championship ever visit them.
Yeah.
Because albeit they just dominate athletics, they don't have a big athletics audience. The Europeans have a big athletic audience than them. Because athletics in America, they low down after basketball, American football,
baseball.
Hockey, baseball.
Yeah. athletics way, way, way down. And that is because they have not been winning, Carl. They've not been winning things like the 100 meters, the 200 meters, and so. These show events, they've not been performing well in over the years. So it has taken a dive.
Yeah, but on the collegiate circuit, it is good, but on the international thing, I don't know. But to have the athletes of the caliber that America pass through, and for it to be the first time that the World Championship has ever been held in America, yeah, I wonder why.
Let's shift gears, Carl, still with athletics, and recognize the fact that Kirani is on tonight in his yeah.
The way he look in the semis, he go to me. In my view, he go be on the podium. I don't know what position, but he go be on the podium. I watch the guy who always believe is one of the biggest threat, the South African guy, Van Niekerk, and he looks short at work.
Something is wrong. Ever since he had that injury, Carl. Yeah, something is wrong. He's just not with it anymore. Something is wrong. I'm not, put it this way, in relation to Kirani and Van Niekerk tonight, I don't see Van Niekerk as his biggest competitor. I really don't see it. Van Niekerk tried to kick in his semifinals, and it did not work, Keaton. He came in, what, second?
Yeah. The thing I'm afraid about, my fear of Van Niekerk is his mentality. He doesn't give up. Because when he broke the world record and won the Olympics, he won it from lane 8. Without nobody. Huh?
Yeah, and based on the fact that he placed second in that event, then you're looking in the semifinals, then you're looking at him again being placed in lane 7 or lane 8, eh?
Yeah, but Kirani had to watch the American guy, Norman.
That is who he has to pay attention to, yes. Norman is who he has to pay attention to.
Because Norman and them been running good. Well, he and Kirani been running consistently good, eh?
But what I liked, what I saw about Kirani is in his semifinal, though pushed, and make no bones about that, he was pushed, but he did not look stressed.
Nah, if you look at Kirani, the occasions when he have not performed with distinction, whenever he gets when he does stay calm. Anytime he stay calm, he does well.
And then one of the things you have to that I've known about the young man, ever since I've seen him run at the National Stadium, the White Elephant. Why did I do that, Carl? That was not a good thing to do, was it?
See what's on your mind?
Yeah, I guess so. Yeah, ever since I saw him at the National Stadium as a youngster, do not let Kirani be in front of you when he comes around the final bend. If he's in front of you when he kicks, you cannot meet him.
Anytime you've seen him in the race, you can't win him.
Anytime you've seen him in the race, that's a problem for you, because that is when he is most calm, because he's not seeing anybody ahead of him that he has to fight with. But you who are coming from behind, you just can't seem to catch up because he continues going faster and faster and faster. Carl, based on whatever thing they use, do you know that Kirani was the 3rd fastest man in the world? Or is? I don't know how they judge it, but he is the 3rd fastest man in the world. Now that's not an easy feat. And to come from Graves' disease to be back at the top of your game, that is not easy.
No, that's a monumental achievement.
And he is, by and large, the only athlete that I know of, and I'm subject to correction. Cleveroy could help me here, under 15, under 19, under 20, and then big man. He has won all these categories.
Yeah.
On the world circuit in the 400.
Yeah.
He's probably the only person to have ever done that. He's definitely the only person to win bronze, silver, gold at Olympics in that particular event. So,
but Andre, you see, and the experience he has in championship racing will serve him well in that final tonight.
Mm-hmm. Well, clever here.
A lot of
go on.
athletes just get tense when it comes final time. And once you start tightening up, nah.
Depot here says Kirani's upper strength is at his best in his career. He seems to have visited the weight room. And yes, he looks like that. He looks good.
He look ready. The time when he won the goal, he have a lot of shades of that in terms of appearance.
We also have to recognize, Carl, that last night Anderson won through into the finals.
Anderson, last night Anderson was outside like wet clothes. And not only the one through, the whole body language of the gentleman last night. The man is oozing with confidence. So it's not only about the throw, the whole confidence thing. And athletics field events has a lot to do with confidence. And remember, winning is a culture. Winning is a habit. And on the Diamond League circuit this year, he's been winning a lot. So he knows how to win. And if last night was an indicator as to what we could expect, I think he go through over 90 meters. Because the guy from Trinidad don't make it, Kishan.
No, he didn't. And the person who was closest to him last night would have been the guy from India.
Yeah.
Yeah, he was maybe just about a meter or half a meter away from him, something like that.
But the Indians, but I think the Indian maybe is the defending champion. Or he won the Olympics or something. One of the Indians and them did very well in the Olympics in javelin.
Depot would do some confirm that, but I believe you're correct there. Cynthia Bartholomew called. She said she liked this one outside like wet clothes. She loved that one.
Man.
She loved that.
And that's one last night was like wet clothes.
Yeah.
And the body language, I won't say, when you look at him last night, Andre, you know he's ready. You know, sometimes you see persons and you think, nah, but you could see the gentleman is ready for all comers in the event. And then last night again, me athlete looked seamless.
Last night, the girl? The girl?
I think more put on 800 last night and she don't even breathe high yet. She cruised through it. So I'm looking forward for great things for in the 8. Another race I'm looking forward to is the 400 women. The Bahamas athlete looking thing, but you have another couple of athletes in the race. You know, a nation what I like to see how they perform? The Dominican Republic, boy. Because they won the mixed relay. They won the mixed relay. And the athletes are looking very good in the 400. And the Dominican Republic, but they surprised me with their performance and they have some confidence. Well, in all
and I believe that is one of our problem. And I put the issue right at the feet of the people who run the what do you call it? The Olympic something. Whatever.
The Olympic Committee?
Yeah, I put the problem at their feet.
The IOC?
Yeah, the local IOC. All they're
Yeah.
looking to do is to fight among themselves and see who could travel to go where, when, and who could go in meeting here and there and everywhere. That's all they're looking to do. And no qualms about saying that to them.
The pucks, they're looking forward to the
That's
pucks.
what they're looking for. They just finished fight Goatee Robinson in a court case, I think. I think it was Goatee Robinson. I think so. I hope. Depo, don't let me get a lawsuit. Let me have to retract this before I go into trouble. But they just came from a court case which they lost in relation to Goatee Robinson and him being on the board or whatever you call it. Now listen to this, Carl. Listen to this very carefully. Now the world has started to focus on what you said last day. That event you spoke about last. What was the event again? The mixed relays. The world is fashioning athletes for that. You do not see the best 400-meter runner in the United States, be it male or female, Carl, taking part in that event. Do you?
No.
Do you also realize that it is lesser known countries for sprints that are dominating this event?
Yes.
The Dominican Republic, India, and other subcontinents, they're the ones who are dominating this event. The Europeans that come from what you will call the Eastern Bloc of countries back then.
Poland and them places and them.
Right. Now, Carl, we are not paying attention. And if we were to pay attention, we'd realize that, hey, we need to fashion horses for courses.
Yeah.
And we are not doing that. We need to fashion horses for courses. Instead of that, we're looking to see who could attend world champs, who could go in Olympics, who forgetting flag wear, that's what we focus on. Instead of being focused on ensuring that our athletes get the best of what is available.
But I hope there are some flags in Eugene.
Boy, what? It gonna be some people who go there, Carl. It gonna be some people who go there and to think they have flag. Outside
Because it's looking very likely that the flag will be flown.
It looking likely?
Yeah.
Well, the flag had to fly. You afraid of?
Nah.
The flag had to fly, Carl. The flag has to fly. There's nothing that's stopping the flag from flying. Gold medal in the javelin. Flag flying. Where again? Where's the next gold medal, Carl? Gov, I can't hear you. I can't hear you, Gov. Oh, Gov silent
tonight. Well, you have the flag for tonight.
Flag must be. I hope they're hearing and they think the flag for tonight. But the Olympic Committee need to get their act together because, listen, CC Charles, she got a scholarship to go study, right, Carl Caton?
Yeah.
CC Charles got a scholarship to go study. Now tell me. No, I wonder if my Igwe there, boy. Igwe, see that camera right here? Yeah. That is the one I want to focus on this morning. Carl, you know what? We're gonna have to take a little break and I'll be right back. Stay with me, Carl.
Yeah. What's going on? What's going on? What's going on? What's going on? Yeah. What's going on?
Are you interested in getting an affordable entertainment package that will serve your every need? Do you own a Fire Stick, Smart TV, or Android box? If the answer is yes, we have news. We can offer you a package that would cost you less than $9 per month. Yes, that's just $200 for the entire year. You would get over 9,000 live TV channels, 31,000 movies, and 4,000 TV shows for your entertainment. These channels include shows, entertainment, sports, news, movies, comedy, and lots more, including international, Caribbean, and local channels. Watch on your smart TV, phones, tablets, PC, laptop, and Fire Stick. We can also supply you with an HD Android box that would convert your TV into a smart TV. Not convinced? Then test our service now for 36 hours free. For more information, call or WhatsApp DP Marketing at 473-457-3546.
RENDEC Community Partnership Initiative, supporting education.
The project for our school is the expansion of the school feeding department and home economics department. Our previous kitchen area has been very small and sometimes it became congested. Therefore, we would like to say a heartfelt thank you to GrenLec for partnering with us in ensuring that we improve the quality of education that people provide here at Riverside Government School.
GrenLec.
Central Point, yes, Central Point it is, where the convenience store located at the center of Plains in St. Patrick. It is the place to get it all your needs. We offer everything from groceries to household items, footwear to hair products, pipe fittings to electrical, drinks, cooking gas, top-up, and a host of other items. So check us first before you check others, because we are the center of everything. So that means you'll be able to find anything. Come shop at Central Point and enjoy the atmosphere, which will have you returning. Oh, and I almost forgot, you can relax under the cashew tree and enjoy a drink while watching the world speed by. Central Point, at the center of it all. Call Silverly or Wabande at 456-0550, 458-9745, or 442-9307. Central Point.
There comes a time in every household when a loved one passes on, and we all need the support and guidance of a trusted friend. Lacroix Brothers Funeral Home has been your dedicated friend. And now, for your convenience and added financial ease, we introduce specially designed complete funeral packages from as low as $5,500. Same professional quality services, but now greater choices at the lowest possible prices. As you prepare to enter your loved one into eternal rest, visit Lacroix Brothers Funeral Home and select a package that brings added comfort to the entire family. Conditions apply. Serving you from locations in St. George's, Grenville, and Carriacou. Call us at 440-2302 any time of day. Lacroix Brothers Funeral Home, continuing a tradition of excellence.
M&M Hardware Limited, Hope St. Andrew and Dusty Highway, St. George. Shop conveniently for all your building materials, including plumbing, electrical, lumber, cement, steel, and much more. We manufacture roofing sheets available in 11 colors, aluminum windows, doors, insect screens, and hurricane shutters. Installation services are available for all our manufactured products. Our opening hours are Monday to Friday, 8 a.m. to 4 p.m., Saturdays, 8 a.m. to 3 p.m. M&M Hardware Limited. Come on in and experience our affordable prices, or call us 444-6757 or 440-6757 Dusty Highway. Email us at info@mahonhardware.com or mnmdusty@mahonhardware.com. M&M Hardware, foundation to roof. Let's build together.
Ozone really gets it clean. Get with the Ozone family line of products. Ozone liquid laundry detergent, perfect for your semi or fully automatic washing machines, yet suitable for your hand wash, soft on your hand. Ozone disinfectant cleaner. It's the most powerful disinfectant and cleaner with a long-lasting fresh scent. Tackles every job around the house or office. Ozone detergent powder and ultra soft fabric softener gets your clothes clean with a natural freshness, keeps your colors bright. Choose from the wonderful scents: soft flower, ocean breeze, and the new aloe vera. Keep your kitchen sparkling clean with the Ozone dishwashing liquid, Ozone sponges, and cleaning cloth. Ozone Ozone Toilet Bowl Cleaner removes lime scale and kills germs while giving your toilet a refreshing scent. Ozone really gets it clean. Marketed and distributed by Calico, Frequente St. George's, and are available at shops and supermarkets nationwide.
How did you get your electricity bill to be so low? For one, we size our transformers just for what we need, and we unplug transformers, chargers, and other devices when they're not in use. We also replaced our light bulbs with LED. I even replaced the seal on my refrigerator door to keep the cold air in.
How do you know if it is working?
We pay attention to the usage history table. Over time, our average usage has decreased.
Grenlec, energizing our Grenada.
Now more than ever, Flow is working hard to keep you connected to the things that matter most. Your family, your work, and your favorite entertainment. We're also providing Flow Study free of charge so students can stay connected and up to date with their schoolwork. And because your safety is our highest priority, you can manage your account from the safety of your own home through the MyFlow app. We are here for you, keeping you connected.
Hey, I know a store where you can get almost everything English. Things like quality cell phones with all accessories, various sizes of Bluetooth speakers for every occasion, clothing for men, women, and children of the highest quality, colognes, watches, and custom jewelry at the best prices in the nation. You can also shop for the best in baby items like disposable diapers of different brands and sizes. We have computers, fridges, microwaves, cookers, and washing machines. Also in stock are blood pressure machines and batteries for watches and more. Every deal is a steal. Visit Little England right here in the Quasi in Sutez. Call us today at 458-4111. That's 458-4111.
What's going on? What's going on? What's going on? What's going on? Yeah. What's going on? What's going on? What's going on?
When you hear that song, you know I'm here and I'm in a good mood this morning. My little friend is... I wonder if she's there. Are you listening there, Hearty? Get on. Call. Like call disappear. I just wonder if you disappear. I must apologize, Carl, because I just like jumped out on you and I had to go because that was my doctor giving me a holler. So I had to disappear from you for a minute. So I do apologize for that, my brother. My sincere apologies.
Apology accepted.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much. All right. Depo is saying that the commentator said after Anderson's throw, what a way to strike fear in the hearts of the competitors. Oh my God. I guess that, bam, man, you guys deal with that.
That plays on the mental psyche. So everybody who was going to sleep last night to come back for the final, that what they seen in the iron.
And I'm saying here, all SAS children, get ready for Intercall 2023. We are going to take back what is ours.
You can't make that call to SAS alone. You're being not fair.
I say we are going to take back what is ours.
Excuse me.
The male championship is ours. The female championship belongs to St. Joseph Convent, St. Andrews.
So you don't remember in McDonald College in that?
Yeah, they'll come second or third somewhere.
You know, St. John Christian Secondary, you don't remember in them in that?
Maybe a third or fourth or fifth.
What? Okay.
What?
How they call it? The man used to be in Shaper, Brother George.
Yeah. Yeah, what happened
Brother
to
George,
him?
don't take too kindly you calling out Sassalon.
Semper Naviganas. We always sailing. Good morning to you, caller. How you doing?
I'm fine.
Great. Oh, you there? So you heard your song?
Yes.
Ah, great. So you
I was dancing.
say again?
And I was dancing.
You're dancing?
Yeah.
Well, look at that. My girl dancing. Tell mommy to send a picture of you, a little video of you dancing. We want to show the world you dancing. So I'm going to play it again. I'm going to play a little bit of it and tell mommy to get her phone ready so she can do a little video with you dancing the song and she can send it to us, right?
Okay.
So go and dance now. I'm going to play it right now.
Okay, I'll do that for you.
Okay, bye-bye. Thank you.
We'll do it maybe later because we have to have breakfast now.
You have to have breakfast. So when you finish breakfast, you need to call me and let me know you finished breakfast so you can dance now, okay?
Mm-hmm.
All right, bye-bye.
Bye.
Righto. Hey, Carly, see my little friend? She's enjoying this here. Yeah, that's my little English friend. So, Betty and Duncan say, yeah, McDonald College. Yeah, all you come a little third or foot. And darling go like to hear that, but I say it already. Done semper navigans, we always sailing. Who don't like it, lump it. But sorry, Carl, sorry. It is what
One
it
time
is.
I'll let you take one time I'll take a version of Penguin, a deputy essential, and I put it in a intercal folklore, man. I could remember a little piece he say like going, call it say that the heavy and the same say PBC, but we know we do afraid them. So like you are the construct this thing, man.
No. I had nothing to do with that. But Carl, I tell you, every time I Welcome to Depot here on this GBSS thing. We're not talking GBSS. Although you all represented at World Champs. But we are represented too, because were it not for us, the United States can do so and win gold medal. So who bigger than who now? Huh? We caused the mighty United States to win gold medal. Liquor, humble, sass. Read that and weep. God, that is it. Okay, back to the phone. Good morning.
Yes, good morning to you, Mr. Andre, and to Mr. Carl. First of all, let me congratulate you for yesterday. I thought you all had a very good program on with Mr. What's his name again? BJ and the other gentleman. I heard or saw a piece of information yesterday, last night, where the NMP was making some sort of explanation, the public PRO for the NMP, and Mr. Boson, and Mr. What's the man's name? The one from St. Louis, Mr. Oliver, was sort of explaining how the Prime Minister came up. Yeah, that's Dr. Kip Mitchell came up with the figure of 400 million or whatever it was. And I thought it was very good in the explanation, although I heard Mr. Boson first give some explanation on that on your station. But I thought it was very good. But I'm wondering if that wasn't should have done before. Because I believe that the NMP let things get out of hand a little bit too much. And we are sort of answering back for it now. Very good, and I hope that NMP will be in a position to continue answering back to some of the statements that will be made by the present administration. But I think the explanation that coming from Mr. Boston and the others, should have been wrong before. But I still welcome it, and I hope, as I said, that more explanation and that NMP keep on the ball, because I think we have dropped the ball to some extent. And that is one of the reasons that we are in that position. Nevertheless, it will be a hard ball to pick up because the present administration is making, in other words, all what the present administration will be using or developing themselves or now would be achievement of the NMP. Achievement of the NMP. But it's one Grenada, and we have to continue. One Grenada, all one Grenada benefiting, I am with it. But I think NMP have dropped the ball in that respect. But good that they pick it up now, and I hope they keep it with them. Thank you.
Thank you. Good morning to Mrs. Depredine. Nice to know that you went to school in the best secondary school in Grenada. And that is not the Grenada Seventh-day Adventist Comprehensive. That is the St. Andrew's Anglican Secondary. Good morning to you, Mrs. Depredine.
That why you went blue this morning?
Watch, as a matter of fact, you see today, Mrs. Depredine, don't cook for them GBSS people, eh? Forget that. Let her go and eat out. Go and eat Burger King. Or whatever. Carl, back to what Clifford has just said. You listened?
Yeah.
No? Keaton.
Well, the thing about it is, after that particular program, or what you call it, with Anthony Boswell, Gregory Bowen and others, a lot of my phone became ablaze, and was on my birthday, and I was planning to enter into that new year with rest, recreation, and so on. But my phone keep ringing, and I had to address it. And one of the questions asked, Masakawe, why now? A lot of people ask why now. Because the kind of information they received was pertinent to the argument of pension. And what they're saying, well, if the past administration had all this information, why they didn't seek to let John public know? That's what they were saying too.
Yeah. Carl Keaton.
Yeah.
It goes back to what you, Andre Donald, and others. I wouldn't start to name the others because I may leave out people, and that wouldn't be good. But I probably could include Clifford. For many a year before election, you, Andre Donald, Clifford, and others have been saying, where is the PR of the New National Party? What is the New National Party doing about the PR? Nothing was being done. So whenever the political leader, then Prime Minister, whenever he went out and made a statement call, everybody remained mum. Nobody said anything.
The mouth zip.
The mouth zip. Right. And it happened time and time again. Even when the Prime Minister say, hey, let me make this one for the road. None of them picked up on the statement.
They look at the road as he's alone.
It was like, okay, he alone that's saying this. Nobody else said anything like that. The PR was non-existent. Should I call it now too little, too late? Or too much, too late? It is definitely too late. It is definitely too late. Because, Carl, you see, whenever you hear elections go down and the people select a particular political party, it is very difficult Keaton, for the people to start listening to voices that they have grown accustomed to and to voices that would have lost. It's very difficult.
And to voices that they have rejected.
They've rejected. Had Keith Mitchell come out and say that, it would have had more, not that it doesn't have traction in it, but it would have, there was going to be more traction if Keith Mitchell had come out and spoke to this. But then again, he spoke to it already. So it meant that others had to speak to it. It is not fair to those who the people rejected. It's not fair to give them the flag to carry again at this time. Not at this time. Not at this time. It is better, Carl, for them to find some activists who are going to make the wrongs and speak to the issue on every particular platform that they could find, and then find some activists who can sit in a room and send out all these messages via social media. But the voices of people rejected may not be, and I'm saying here, may not be, Carl, the best thing. Not at this time. The public relations officer, who is MP Emmeline Pierre, she might be a better person to speak. Why, Carl? The people have not rejected her.
No.
So she might be a better person to speak. Anthony Boson can speak. You know why? He said to the people, hey, this is it for me. You know, I'm moving on. So he could speak.
And apart from that, he's respected in that kind of field.
Very much so. Those who have been rejected, especially if those who have been rejected may not re-enter, Carl. Who are you speaking to? Who are you speaking to? That is my thing with that which you've heard there. I do believe, and I take this opportunity to advise the new National Party, rethink your PR.
Because
rethink your PR.
Doing the same thing, do expect different results. And Andre, as you on that particular thing as relates to PR and so forth, I just want to add my little bit to it. Real FM. Some person say the mouthpiece of the NNP. Some people say the owner is a key type, all kind of thing. Some people say it's an NNP station. Be that as it may, I've come to recognize that even the leader of Her Majesty's opposition, Dr. the Right Honorable Keith Mitchell, makes himself available to be either interview or calling on Real FM. Sister Clarice Modest, the mother of the house who has been in the thing from since I know about it, they make themselves available to be part of Real FM and for persons to hear them. But then after that, I don't find other people really, NNP people really thinking Real FM to give information, and they know a lot of NNP people listening to Real FM. So I don't know if they don't recognize the fact that they have to stay in touch with their constituents they have to stay in touch with their people. And one of the ready medium is Real FM. And I thought by now they would have been a staple on programs like the Xtension and Political Wednesdays. As you say, once they intend to go forward, and it comes back again, as you rightly say, the public relation, and public relation is not having one-off events where you make this kind of big shenanigans. Is an everyday thing, because as far as I understand it to be, politics is still perception and grassroots. So when you talk about the PR, and in terms of getting the message across, and in terms of who is the messenger you use, because in our context, the messenger has a lot to do with the messenger, Andre.
Of course.
And it's time we NNP get up and smell the coffee and recognize that the messenger in our dispensation is as important as the message we want to bring across. And pertinent information like what was promulgated yesterday on that particular program was information needed, like you say, maybe a little too late, needed for a man making up his mind, because the whole issue of pension became the linchpin, the cornerstone of the election. Because a lot of persons who even in conversation with them, they didn't even know they're not qualified to get pension, but they're telling you by we want pension. So even those who was not qualified because they are not employed with government policy and orders, even construction workers and so on, saying by we want the pension. So if, as you say, the PR and information was promulgated in its proper context, a lot of persons will understand the issue better than now. You say never come late to Sabbath school, be all in all your classes. Never let others wait for you. This is a golden rule, never come late to school. So as the Pingaling man might say, a lot of people come late to the school. And that is a lesson what ought to be learned, Andre. Now, we all talk during the election time, and even me, about experience and so on. But experience is the greatest of all teachers, Andre Donna. But the thing about experience, you're born to learn it. You have to pay to learn. And I hope that issue is one where the result of not doing what we're supposed to do would touch us enough so that we learn.
It's real. It's 91.9, 91.5, www.drealfmgrenada.com. Good morning to all our listeners and all those who are viewing on the YouTube channel. Top of the morning to you. Encouraging you, as always, to subscribe to the channel so that we can grow to serve you better. Carl.
Another issue I want to touch on. Now, the issue about the dark salary.
Uh-huh.
I was reading a communique where a particular person actually took government to court on the dark wages. And the court did not rule in that person's favor, rendering that person really have a legal leg to stand up on because they didn't work. So there's this big celebration among those persons who didn't work, and they would be, and the present prime minister has indicated that they will be paid the dark wages. My whole thing about it, is it legally and morally right for the dark wages to be paid? When the same issue was tested in the court and didn't get through. And because in recent times, we put a lot of emphasis on the ruling of the court. The ruling of the court. The court rule pension should be paid. The court rule, the court rule, the court rule. Now, the court rule that you didn't work so you don't have to get paid. But the government in its wisdom say we go pay the dark salary. So is it? I don't understand the ground, because an explanation was tried to be given by the education guy, saying, you know, he don't want an adversarial relationship going forward. So so it's like you patronize the people, or you reward them in eliminate, you reward them before their good behavior. And fundamentally, I think it's a bad precedent that has been set, Andre. Because if government is a continuum, this present administration would not be in governance for the rest of time. There would be a time when they would not be there. And with that precedent, it would be difficult for another government to get out of that. Because if only the preamble to pay the dark wages is satisfying an election promise, and hopefully that you wouldn't have an adversarial relationship going forward, is that grounds enough to? I don't know. And I don't want to sound condescending. I don't want to sound bitter. I don't want to think. I just want to understand from the perspective of another person what is the real thing.
Carl, what probably could have happened in that situation, because is that if a promise was made, if I make you a promise that I'm going to do X for you, however, you'd have to ensure that you do Y. If you do Y, Carl, I'm obligated to do X.
Yeah, well, I'm not open to understanding it.
No, I'm saying to you that.
And here I will claim my own proviso. I'm not the repository of every knowledge, so I'm willing to learn.
No, but as I said to you, Carl, a promise was made. And if a promise was made, then one has to be rewarded. Does that need explaining? A man like you who will do so and throw down all sorts of parables.
It need not be explaining. However, I just have my, my way of thinking as it relates to morally and legally. Because legally it was tested and it didn't make it. And morally, are you rewarding somebody for doing bad? The other issue I want to touch on this morning again, Andre, you and BJ and JD had this discussion yesterday, and marketing board played an integral part of the discussion as to whether it will be restructured, as to whether it be privatized, as to whether it be closed down, as to whether what the performance is. But the mandate of marketing board that should come under scrutiny, and all the workers within marketing board ought not to be punished, ought not to be prosecuted, because management failed. Because the terms of reference of marketing board is still there. We, or the persons claiming to want to restructure or came in with an agenda to restructure marketing board or whatsoever, should have understand what are the issues for the non-performance of that entity. But for it to be suggested or for it to be believed that you have to close it down, rendering over 160 something persons out of bread, to me, and that's my view here, am I entitled to, ought to be rethink. I, for one, would be the first person to have my hands in the air and say something ought to be done in terms of the board and the management of that entity. I agree. But should we go into the maxim of burning down the whole church to Rosa Concede? And that is the crux of my thing, you know. Because if by virtue of the commentary or the commentation on marketing board, it seems like a lot of people are bringing to full or bringing forward issues related to marketing board and issues as how we could treat with to fix it. Remember, these things are not events, so you could just have one meeting and fix it, Andre. And when I call here,
go ahead.
And when I call
Go
here
ahead.
is established, hey, tell me.
No, I said you go ahead.
And when I call here is established, it is not like David Copperfield, the moving of a magic wand to fix it. And the root cause of it ought to be visited. But those things only could be formulated after doing some investigation into the thing. It's like you cannot stay outside and say, you're not performing, so here is the remedy, without checking or investigating or checking or thing. And to me, the impression I am getting, the remedy for marketing board is a foregone conclusion. It is already set. And my greatest concern is the 160 something persons employed in an entity. And the bread line and the bread and butter issues here. And I agree marketing board is an issue that we ought to treat with and deal with, or to remind whoever might be set up on the board of directors and the management the mandate of marketing board. And I was very happy when you spoke yesterday and speak out the would-be discussion or would-be interview with Beam and Bonnet, as you say. And for persons to understand the intention of marketing board and the intention, just to veer a bit, and the intention of NIS. Because on one hand, they were created by Mo Buddha. But just to the marketing board issue, I hope punishment is not being dished out for the perceived handling of persons who have been in high position in marketing board. And I hope the workers are not being made the sacrificial lambs. So I thought I spoke my view. And like I say, I'm not the repository of every knowledge, so I know all. We're not Mr. Know It All. But that's my view. Because before, based on the discussion from the post-cabinet brief and from commentators very close to the present administration, it's like, let me put knife in marketing board neck. Or I don't want it to end up like, okay, we're trying to fix it and create a work for the boy or a girl. Because that would not, because I think the bottom line of the whole thing, in my view, is how best the farmers would benefit from whatsoever change or changes or direction marketing would do. It can make no sense changing the name and other thing, and the service to the farmers would not be improved. That's my 2 pence, really.
Carl, marketing board is am I correct? Correct me. A creation from the statutes, correct?
Yeah, man. Yeah. But it's a statutory corporation.
It's a statutory corporation. I listened to the Prime Minister when he made his comments. And as I said yesterday, I thought the comments, while one can say it was his honest comments, but any board being placed at this time, any board being placed at this time in marketing board, they are at a serious disadvantage because they would forever hear in their minds or in their inner ear the Prime Minister saying, be advised that I may get rid of this. And that I believe was a premature statement. I don't believe that the Prime Minister should have said that. But then again, it is in his right, it is in his purview to say whatever he wants to say. But I also want to say this about marketing board, Carl. Marketing board, to me, failed and failed and failed and failed. And the NNP administration tried and tried and tried and kept trying and kept marketing board there because it was important to keep marketing board there because of the functions of marketing board. And I think that people need to understand this. The functions of marketing board allowed it to still be able to put a dollar into the hands of the farmers of the nation. Marketing board still had that monopoly. Rightly so, Kate, and they had that monopoly for loose rice, sugar, brown sugar, well, loose sugar, which is brown sugar because white sugar comes into the country, I believe. I'm not sure, but anyway, for loose sugar and
milk,
rice sugar and milk. Now, rice sugar milk is the staple for the majority of us, Carl.
And there was a stabilizing effect on prices too.
Right. So marketing board had that. And that I believe, for those two reasons, the NNP tried and tried and tried and tried and tried to keep marketing board going. And the non-working of marketing board should not be put as a milestone around the NNP's neck. People should understand what was going on. And for irregularities that would have taken place at the board, Carl, or at the company, then the board is to be blamed because I put you there to manage it, right? So if I put you there, if the government puts a board in place, like right now the government has put a board in place in relation to Grenlec. They put a board in place to do so and handle Grenlec. If Grenlec fails, isn't it the board to be held responsible, or should it be the government?
The board is accountable.
The board is accountable, but then you're going to say, okay, fine, it's the government that put the board in place, but the board is accountable.
Just like in football, when the team do bad, the manager are going in.
So I guess that's why the new National Party will have to take the blame for whatever would have happened at MNIB. But we have to understand that the underlying fact here is that if you had gotten rid of, and that we have to be careful of, if you had gotten rid of MNIB, what would happen to the staple of the poor people who are in the majority in this country. Rice, sugar, and milk. What would have happened to them? And if you are going to get rid of marketing board, will you get rid of it and there'll be a period when there is nothing, so all the importers can now do so and just blam, bring it in and put whatever markups that they want of it and put the markup sky high that poor people can't even buy it? Speaking here to the milk, the sugar, and the rice? Or are you going to put a private entity in place? Are you going to privatize it? What is going to happen? Because when you make the statement that it may be no more, I'm speaking to the statement that the Prime Minister made. If you make that statement, then at the same time, you should be telling Grenadians, well, this is how we will go about it. But you did not as Prime Minister. And hey, you probably don't want to let out your information as yet. But you have the right to tell the people exactly which direction that you're going to go with this. So hence the reason why I said that it is a premature statement as made by the Prime Minister.
And but one point, you made it early, but you didn't expound on it after.
Tell me.
The volume of stuff that marketing board moves for farmers ought to be considered. Because marketing board to a watermelon farmer, marketing board might move 10,000 pounds of melon in one thing. You don't have vendors moving that amount one time.
So it has its uses. It does.
Like I tell you, I would be the first one to say, in terms of the terms and reference and so on, something ought to be done. But as I say, to unilaterally just decide your thing, I hope it is not done to satisfy promises, personal promises.
What do you mean by that?
Well, like you see, in terms of the dock salaries, promises made, promises delivered. Who would it be? You see, if you okay, you say you're fixing it, you have to be beneficial to one, the farmers, and two, with the importation of dry goods like sugar, milk, and rice, as we say. Yeah. Even in terms of fertilizers and so on for farmers, you realize the price from marketing board and the price otherwise is night and day. So I think a lot of consideration, and I get the feeling by the utterances that a study ought to be put into place in terms of why that didn't happen. Either the lack of will by the management or the board. Something had to happen why they were not performing as the intention of performance had to be. And I still think the workers and so on who would be affected in case we shut it down and so on. And I just wanted to give my opinion here. And like I say, I'm willing to understand because I'm not a repository of every knowledge there is.
It's real. It's 91.9. Carl, we're going to take a break, and when we come back, we'd have some more discussion and on whatever issues you will choose to raise at this particular point in time. We've got a news, and then we'll take a commercial break, and we'll be right back. This is Real 91.9, 91.5, www.realfmgrenada.com. Stay with us.
Triple N. Informative, entertaining, and first. Every hour on the hour.
This is the latest news update produced by Triple N. Details when we get back.
The Rotary clubs in Grenada introduce the Good Neighbor Initiative, a program designed to assist individuals and families who require short-term assistance with electricity bill payment and the cost associated with rewiring of homes due to fires and natural disasters. If you or someone you know is in need of help, please visit our website at www.goodneighborinitiative.org. The Good Neighbor Initiative, helping individuals and families with short-term electricity bill payments and electrical wiring. One neighbor at a time.
Welcome back. Locally, the People's Republic of China has donated $40,000 to the Spice Mass Corporation to help ensure the successful staging of Spice Mass 2022. In the region, in Trinidad and Tobago, police are not automatons. We get more in this report.
A better mechanism for police and public servants in the line of duty is the desire of ASP Gideon Dixon. The president of the Police Social and Welfare Association says police are not automatons.
We are professionals, but we are human beings. And what I try to explain is that police, we still will do what we have to do, but we are human beings too. I think that people feel that we are not, but we are human beings. We have been working under extenuating conditions for quite a while now. We also believe that there is need for the mechanism to work. There's something that provides protection for servants of the state in the execution of their duty in the form of the inquest court or the court that determines facts, the inquiry into facts.
When asked if he felt the wheels of justice would not work justly for the 8 interagency task force officers recently charged with a triple murder, he noted another example of other officers who remain jailed.
Officers who would have been involved in a murder incident somewhere in 2011, 2012, and they have been incarcerated from that time till now. They haven't had their real day in court, so it's almost a decade and beyond now. So they would have had young kids who haven't seen them from since that time to now, and they were working.
ASP Dixon says we all ultimately want justice, not only for members of the public, but also for police officers and their families as well as officers who must continue to work in an atmosphere of increased crime.
Around the globe, a case of polio has been identified outside New York City and confirmed by federal health officials in what would be the nation's first known case of the disease in nearly 10 years. Here are the details.
U.S. health officials have confirmed the nation's first case of polio in nearly a decade in a suburb outside New York City. The New York State Health Department said Thursday a Rockland County resident was diagnosed with the disease after experiencing paralysis a month ago, but is no longer contagious. Testing by state health experts suggested the case stemmed from a strain of weakened virus used in oral polio vaccines overseas. The vaccines can sometimes cause a polio infection and have since been discontinued and replaced in the U.S. by inactivated vaccines which only use dead germs from the disease. But local health officials say the infected resident wasn't vaccinated, and exactly where or how he was exposed to the disease remains under investigation. While polio has no cure, infection rates have been reduced dramatically worldwide thanks to vaccination. At its peak, it was once one of the most feared diseases in the United States, with waves of infections disabling about 35,000 Americans every year in the late 1940s. The U.S. CDC says the last known U.S. polio infection of any kind was traced to an oral vaccine in 2013, while no cases have originated inside the U.S. since 1979.
And in sports, Senegal's Sadio Mane was crowned African Footballer of the Year for the second time running at the Confederation African Football Awards ceremony in Moroccan capital Rabat. Mane scored the winning penalty as Senegal beat Egypt in a shootout in this year's African Cup Nations finals to lift the trophy for the first time. This ends the latest update of news. Thank you for listening.
Triple N. Informative, entertaining, and first. Every hour on the hour.
Are you interested in getting an affordable entertainment package that would serve your every need? Do you own a Fire Stick, Smart TV, or Android box? If the answer is yes, we have news. We can offer you a package that would cost you less than $9 per month. Yes, that's just $200 for the entire year. You would get over 9,000 live TV channels, 31,000 movies, and 4,000 TV shows for your entertainment. These channels include shows, entertainment, sports, news, movies, comedy, and lots more, including international, Caribbean, and local channels. Watch on your smart TV, phones, tablets, PC, laptop, and Fire Stick. We can also supply you with an HD Android box that would convert your TV into a smart TV. Not convinced? Then test our service now for 36 hours free. For more information, call or WhatsApp DP Marketing at 473-457-3546.
Who wants to save 30%? Everybody! Now more than ever, Flow understands the need to make your dollar stretch. Our new bundles can help you save 30% off your current bill. Plus, get a free speed upgrade on your in-home internet. Simply add your mobile to your current home services account and save 30%. It's easy. Sign up now and save. All on the most reliable fixed and mobile network on island. Visit a Flow store or call us at 1-800-804-2994 for more information. Flow, it only gets better. Terms and conditions apply.
The Grenville Cooperative Credit Union, the credit union of Grenville, takes you where you want to be. Feel secure with the Credit Union of Grenville, taking care of all your financial needs, including savings, loans, mortgages, and sound financial advice. Serving you with branches on Jubilee Street in Grenville, Lucas Street in St. George's, and coming soon, our Grandstand sub-office. Call us on 442-8602 or visit one of our offices. With Grenville Cooperative Credit Union, your financial security is guaranteed.
The Housing Authority offers products that people can choose from, products that people can access, and I think anyone looking to build, just call the Housing Authority of Grenada. The service was superb. Every step of the way, they collaborated with the owner, they collaborated with the builder. The builder himself was really good. For what I've seen them do, I have to say that from buildings they have done in the past, to where they are now, they have come up to speed with modern trends, modern designs, and I think I will advise anybody.
Do you need a temporary electrical connection for Carnival? Grenlec is providing these guidelines for applying for temporary Carnival connections. Have a licensed electrician complete application for inspection for each connection and pay inspection fee at the government treasury. Submit application to Electrical Inspectorate at the Ministerial Complex. Then, apply to Grenlec for temporary connection. You will need a copy of the application for inspection that you submitted to the Electrical Inspectorate. A completed Grenlec Carnival application form available at any of our customer care centers. The Treasury inspection fee receipt and valid ID. Pay a flat fee of $230 to Grenlec. Please remember, the application deadline for temporary Carnival electrical connection is Thursday, 4th August at 3:30 p.m. Have a licensed electrician complete the wiring prior to inspection. Visit www.grenlec.com for more information and requirements for connections.
What's going on? What's going on?
What's going on? What's going on? What's going on? What's happening? What's taking place?
What's going on? What's going on? What's going
It is real. It's 91. Well, Carl, look at that now, man. If you know what happened in here, Carl Keaton, you're crying, you know. I need to fix this. I need to fix this before I get back to you, Keaton. Oh boy. Okay, we probably could work with this one, you know. Yeah, we could work with this one. I'm almost certain that we can. So let us do. Right, we first do this. Right, and then after we do that, then we do this. Right. There he is. There he is. As big and bad as powerful as before. Keaton Guy, what's up with you? Are you smiling, sir? You, I'm gonna use a word called you share cat out. Are you smiling, sir? But I custom telling you that is nothing strange, any.
No, I love when they keep eating on my name like Wrigley's.
like Joe Gum.
Yeah, like bubble gum.
Bubble gum, yeah.
So I wouldn't tell them stop eat on my name like Wrigley's. I'll tell them continue eat on my name like bubble gum.
Big Red.
The election finished, but they still eating on Massacre name like Wrigley. They still chewing on my name like bubble gum. They making me relevant. Andrew Donald, but I had to speak to something and he slipped my mind. Browsing through the social media, I recognize that a new board has been set up for the Grenlec. And at the same time, the new board set up, here persons on the board I think I know, or the information out as to the construct of the board. The maskman from my side of there is on the board, Lazarus. Antoine.
Okay. I haven't seen that yet. Tell me about it.
And then I observe from that particular media entity a prediction in that the cost of electricity could go up because of some agreement signed between the TAO and the company in terms of payment and so forth. So I don't know, and I need to read more on it though, but because I like to have a better appreciation for things when I speak. But on the bottom of it, I could say that there's information that a new board is constructed and a prediction in the increase in election. But you know, the slant will be blamed on the past administration somehow, because somebody would have to be blamed, and that is. So I look forward to that. So maybe over the weekend I could do a little more digging into it. So when we on Monday, we could delve more into that part of the thing. You didn't see nothing about that yet?
No, I haven't seen that. But you said that you had the names, but you only give us one name? Or you just have one name?
Not necessarily, you know. Let me just check that out.
So you have more than one name. According to my grandmother, you have nameses.
Give me a few.
Well, I'm trying to give you more than a few. But remember, we have cricket at 9:30, yeah? So I am hurrying you up. It seems like you've got it.
No, I don't get it yet, man. But the device don't allow me to get it just.
Oh, the device is not on. So okay, so what you've seen is that they've named the board, correct?
Yes. I don't find that people in my humble view now, I don't find that people maybe they're sending the CV alcohol now. Because there's a whole thing about CV and the question is who was responsible for selecting them on the board? I don't know, because I didn't hear nothing about the selection panel.
But you're still not able to give us the names, Carl?
Nah, the device kind of freeze up there on me. So the person listening who just sent me the information as to the construct of the board, if they send it back, it might be easier to navigate from that point of view. I know they're listening, so just let them send it back.
You mean send it to you again? Is that what you're saying?
Yeah.
Okay. Something just came in on my email. Was it? I just saw a notification. Hold on. I'm sure I tried
to send it to you too, you know. So maybe check your thing and see if you don't visit you. When I receive it, I try to send it on to you. So maybe that notification could be it.
Okay, no. It came from another source, Carl. It's a letter from the permanent secretary, Mr. Michael W. Stephen, permanent secretary in the Ministry of Infrastructure, Physical Development, Public Utilities, Civil Aviation, and Transportation. That would be, is that Mr. Andrews, the minister there?
Yeah, I think that's the minister then.
Is it Mr. Andrews or Mr. Cornwall?
That's
Let's be
Mr.
correct.
Cornwall's ministry.
That's Mr. Cornwall's ministry. Okay.
But I think I pulled it up, you know.
Oh, you got it. Okay, fine. Go ahead.
Mr. Benedict Brathwaite is the chairman. Mr. Rodney George, director. Mr. Hugh Thomas, director. Mr. James Pitt, director. Mr. Lazarus Antwine, director. Miss Andrea Senbona, director. Miss Dorset Cromwell, director.
Carl? You froze. I don't know if you're hearing me. But let me just continue reading because I did get the document the same time you said. No. Are you there?
Yeah, I'm here.
Are you still seeing it?
No, well, I'm trying to meander between your connection and the document. So if you are the same document, I think it's the same document you might have received.
Okay, so you let's read the I'm gonna try to read what you're reading because it was sent to me just as you were speaking to it. Mr. Benedict Brathwaite, Chairman, Mr. Rodney George, Director, Mr. Hugh Thomas, Director, Mr. James Pitt, Director, Mr. Lazarus and Twine, Director, Ms. Andrea Sembanad, Director, Ms. Dorset Cromwell, Director, Ms. Winifred Duncan Phillip, Director, Ms. Linda George Francis, Director. And that was sent to Mr. Clive Hostin, right, Carl?
Yeah.
Right. So those are all the directors. There's a familiar name. Andrea Sembanad. I've seen that name somewhere before.
I remember hearing that name, you know.
Miss Andrea Sembanad is the treasurer of the Congress, I believe. Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, that's where that name. That's where I saw it before in relation to matters. That would be the Congress.
But you know of Mr. Antoine to Lazarus?
Say that again?
You know of Mr. Lazarus Antoine also?
Well, Mr. Lazarus Antoine, I know that during the campaign that he was here and he was assisting the Congress in terms of the whole campaigning.
Yep.
Yeah. Well, as you said, we'll look at it. We'll even look at the whole aspect of the increase for electricity rates. Some folks are already saying that they have.
Yeah, because I saw one person put up they used to pay in the region of 140 and it came up to 250 something. They had that on social media. So I don't know if it's an issue with their equipment or just a general hike in the price. But you know, at the end of the day, the new National Party will be scapegoat for that increase.
Mm-hmm. Correct.
If it's ham and mutton and beef, they won't call NNP. But if it's donkey meat, they go say, come NNP, is all the whole thing.
Oh boy. Carl, it's 22 minutes after the 9 o'clock hour, and as much as I'd love to continue, somebody said cronyism, just that. Oh, Peters. In as much as I'd love to continue, Carl, I must do so and start to make arrangements for the cricket,
Yeah,
which
because
is going to start in a...
West Indies bowling first.
Oh, they're bowling first. So I've got to do so and run along with that, Carl. I will catch you again. Will you be on the program on Sunday morning?
I don't.
You did promise. You did
Yeah,
promise,
I did promise, but I have a few logistical things dealing with too. But I will let you know all, you know.
All right, then. Take care. God bless. One love.
All right.
To all our listeners, all our viewers, we got to run, got to shift gear because we got cricket. We have an obligation to our sponsors in relation to the cricket. So we'll catch you again. God bless you. Take care of yourself. Don't do what I wouldn't do. Stay on the right side of life. Thanks for all the information. Thanks for listening. Thanks for viewing. Peace.